thank you for joining me for some Tales of Monkey Island. Now, I have been playing some of this game on YouTube, but I thought there's only 2 chapters left, and they're not particularly too long to get through. So, well, let me just adjust something here, just while I'm doing this. Make sure everything's in place. I just need to adjust some things on my screen. I think we're ready to go. So yeah, this is Tales of Monkey Island. Telltale Games release, in the Monkey Island series, I'd like to say, but that continued the Monkey Island series, I guess, would be more accurate. I've gone through the first 3 chapters. There's 2 chapters left. This is the trial and execution of Guybrush Threepwood, and there's one more after that. So let's get started. Yes, I am ready to start a new game, and let's have some fun, I guess. Is that what it is? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, more of a classic style point and click adventure, I guess, of one of the better series.
Are blown off course when they are swallowed by a lovelorn leviathan.
Yeah, we managed to escape from that.
Much to Morgan and Guybrush's surprise, an uneasy alliance to escape the beast blossomed.
Just a little bit of a volume adjustment.
And Pirate Hunter.
There we go.
A tidal shift that leads Threepwood to the elusive Pops curing a Spongia Grande.
That is Spongia Grande.
But Guybrush
wasn't that big, though.
Too late that it is the wise pirate who prepares for the inevitable change in the winds as Morgan betrays him and returns him to.
And Morgan Le Fay, a pirate hunter, somehow expected that she wasn't going to stab him in the back, even though he was the one she was hunting. Here we are. On the high sea. Bobbing along. Did she just take control of my ship to take me here? Thank you. Thank you for the host. Are we going somewhere? Are we doing something? What are we doing? She seems to be having some trouble getting into land.
$30,000 pieces of silver, mon petit.
30,000 pieces of silver? Wow.
Just as we agreed.
It better be, or I'll cut the difference out of your fluffy wig.
I got an idea. Why don't you let me go and I'll pay you double what the Marquis is paying.
Don't
He
embarrass
doesn't have money.
Threepwood.
What money does he have? I've got money. Yeah, about 6,000 doubloons, I think it was.
Back on the narwhal, I've got an entire kitty full of cold, hard IOUs.
IOUs. I'll owe you 60,000.
Threepwood.
No.
You grossly underestimate the value of that which courses through your body.
Well, I've got a pretty good idea. Why, my spit alone once won me 8,000 pieces of 8 on Booty Island.
It's true, it did.
Then you shall die knowing that you gave a priceless gift to science.
She's just taking me here to die, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, no, sorry. It isn't going to cut it, I'm afraid.
Life eternal. Oh, I'm as happy as a penguin sliding on its belly.
Slide. What's happening now? Looks like we're about to get keel-hauled, or overhauled, or killed by a lot of angry pirates.
Ah, it's a welcome back party. I hope they
It's not like when you get someone to cover their eye and then stamp on their foot or something.
Guybrush Threepwood. We've been waiting a long time for this.
For what? What is it?
Hey, why can't I stop my legs?
What's going on?
What? No! No, come back!
What's going on?
This cracker croaker's got
I've been
the
summoned
biggest
for
order of
trial.
pirate law. You test tube tinker and Talleyrand. What?
And then the scurvy dog will hang.
Hang? Seems a little extreme, guys. What have I done after all? I've possibly cured the pox.
You! After him! Hey, I brought you Threepwood, and you paid me. We're done here.
Well, unless he pays you again, right?
We'll just see about that.
I mean, he did what she did what he asked her to. We're in court now. What we're doing? It's the trial and execution of Guybrush Threepwood. Are we going to become the ghost pirate now? After bringing LeChuck back from ghostliness, I guess we'll find out.
Captain Threepwood!
Jeez, okay.
Found guilty of all charges, you'll be taken to
Keel hauled until I'm ravaged.
Keel hauled until your ravaged skin hangs
All right,
in
okay.
tatters from your bleeding.
Guilty? But I haven't been
Yeah, what
charged
was
with
the
anything.
charge?
You haven't?
What's the
Well,
charge?
that's incompetent prosecutor!
I don't know.
Here, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
Right.
It's Stan.
Sorry I'm late, Your Eminence, but old Stan had to
Well,
inflict
his
Dante
the animation of his coat is
There was
just
a line in the washroom.
Belay your
Annoying.
excuses, you sniveling sea weasel, and get on with the charges. I've got grog waiting for me at
He just
Club
wants a drink.
41.
That's all. Just a
Of
drink.
course, Your
A nice
Immensity.
drink.
Your Honor, pirates and wenches of the gallery.
That's us.
This evening I will prove beyond a scintilla of a shadow of a doubt that Guybrush Threepwood is guilty of no fewer than 4
I mean, he
heinous
hold on,
crimes
Stan. I bought a boat off you.
against
A coffin that I locked you
that he
in.
did knowingly engage in a bar fight that horribly injured
Does he
the
mention
beloved
this, I
sea
wonder?
lion of local pirate elder, Hemlock
Does he
McGee.
mention that I stuck him in a casket?
Secondly, during this self-same fight, Captain Threepwood spilled boiling nacho sauce on the exposed leg of Bosun Catherine Krebs,
Is that a crime now?
seriously scarring one of Flotsam's shapeliest gams. Thirdly, that he did
Skin him
conspire with
alive.
one Joaquin de Oro to craft and sell counterfeit porcelain power pirates.
Now hold on. I just made a counterfeit one. I didn't
And finally,
sell
that he
loads.
folded, spindled, and mutilated this previously pristine X belonging to Flotsam's newest arrival, Killick Hardtack.
What the heck?
No.
He did that to me.
Wait, he's not even.
Threepwood, having heard
These
the grave
charges
charges
are.
arrayed against
No,
you,
no, no, no,
you
no.
plead.
Well, not guilty, of course.
I plead 1,000% not guilty.
Now, don't go too
Especially
too
that
overboard.
last one about the X.
1,000%.
Well, let it be
Yeah,
recorded that the
especially that
miserably
last one about the
guilty
X.
defendant has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, who would you like to represent?
they just
your
made up there and
pathetic
then.
case?
Who do I want to represent me? Well, I'd rather represent myself.
I guess I'll represent myself.
I don't want Stan to, but remember what they say.
Are you aware of the old
Anyone
pirate
who represents
court
themselves
saying,
has a fool for a
"The
client."
pirate who represents himself in court has a soon-to-be keel-hauled fool
Yeah.
for a client.
We just added a couple
Yes,
of
Your
a couple of
Honor,
things
and
to
I am
that,
that
but
fool.
yeah, that's basically what I said.
Your move, counselor.
Here's
Your
briefs, kid.
move. Here's my brief. So, charge of consonant abuse, the X class, of course. The claim is that I ruined his perfectly good X. It's suspect but plausible, and the court hopes he's not just making things up. Well, he is though, isn't he? The sentence is a 2p fine and death by hanging. What's about fining me if you're going to kill me? How do I go on to the next one? How do I go on to the next one? Let's just jump to the next one. Charge by K. Krebs, thigh crimes and misdemeanors. Discontinuation of Club 41's nacho sauce makes proof of guilt difficult. The court deems it unlikely that some other mix of fluids could have caused Krebs' distinctive burn. Sentence 23 gold fine and death by a corset. I don't know. That sounds... Oh, okay. Charge felonious feline frightening. Plaintiff's pussycat seems traumatized, but court has seen far too many crippled pirates miraculously healed by the tonic of a cash settlement. If that kitty moves an inch, this case is over. Sentence 1 ball of yarn and death by mauling. So basically all the options here are death, 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 and death. Yeah. Charge counterfeit collectibles. Witness testifying in return for lighter sentence. Court doesn't trust stool parrots, should I say. Their testimony is only as firm as their last bribe. And the sentence is confiscation of sextants, make it a bit difficult to navigate, and death by 8-sided dice. We've got more. That's me, of course. I'm a witness too, apparently. Defendant arrested in possession of tiny sea sponge, which he insists will cure the pox. Court is sceptical, but has confiscated artifact as a matter of policy. Defendant also in possession of an unremarkable wedding ring that will likely be used to defray his funeral costs. Yeah, because that's something they did, isn't it? And that's the consonant abuse again. How do I get out of that? There we go. Right. Let's have a look at this table. So what have we got here?
Common laws for common pirates. Laws? Pirates don't
Need no laws.
Fine, then we'll proceed with the execution.
Damn right.
On the other hand, maybe I could use a few
don't
good laws right now.
don't just jump straight to the execution. Right. So what have we got here?
Why is it always an X?
We've got an
Why not
X
T marks the spot?
because that isn't. There's Elaine's ring. It's my wedding ring. Hey, wait a minute. Did she give me that ring? She said you might need this. Do you think she gave me the ring because she knew that I was going to be possibly executed? Okay, what else do we have here? A sponge. You're not allowed to touch any of it, Guybrush. Come on. What about the nacho plate? I was in and out of Club 41. You know, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if that's a stuffed cat. It says it's paralysed, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's stuffed. There's the stenographer. The stenographer is a skeleton. Right, well there's nothing we can do there. How do I get away from here?
Could you read that last bit back for me?
Read the last bit back. Yeah, it was... I don't know.
Very interesting. I don't even remember saying exsanguinate.
Apparently it can tell us
I'm
something,
not
though.
questioning your professionalism, it's just that I don't even know the meaning of... Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry. Right, okay. I guess we got to call witnesses then. Let me see. Call a witness. Let's call Hardtack, because, you know, the X that he said we ruined, it looks like a perfectly good X to me.
Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack.
Can you trust that, really?
Your claim against Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, back on
He didn't have his hand up. George Carlin said something about that, didn't he?
Modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden,
Let me just fix something.
Threepwood bloke runs up
Just
to
want to
me,
move my camera a little
waving
bit.
his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey.
A three-headed monkey, well, you know.
behind me.
The old ones are always the best.
Naturally, I turned and looked.
Naturally, I turned and looked.
When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And
Worst of all, there was no three-headed
Yes.
monkey, right?
he dug up my perfectly
Oh, it
good
dug up his
axe.
X.
It's
Oh, my
ruined
doorbell. Excuse me a second,
on.
guys.
He's all yours, buddy.
Well, there you go. Yeah, some deliveries. Some deliveries. But they're dealt with now. Okay. So let's talk to him. Let's talk to Hardtack about the lies that he's telling about us. This whole story's a big fat lie, isn't it?
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
No, sir, it's not. Come on, you're lying.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
He's not lying. Liar, liar, pants en fuego.
Oh, you got me,
I
sir.
got him. He's a liar. He's a lying liar.
Didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead.
Yeah, you could have, but you didn't. It's too late now.
Your Honor, I move for a
Can't bring
mistrial.
new charges. Mistrial granted.
Punishment for wasting this court's
Next.
time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery.
Lizzing's wig of
Until such
foppery.
time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste.
Slip it on. It's very fetching.
Oh, it's delightful.
He's not supposed to like it. Okay, so the next one then, let's have a look at this one about burning the person. Supposedly we burnt this person. Call a witness. And let's get... Wait, where's... Yeah, Bosun Krebs. That's the one that said that they were burned, isn't it?
Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs! Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a
Why is she-
grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Just put her hand over her eye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I don't even recognise this
I
person.
was minding my own business at Club 41.
I think they're all just annoyed that I found a cure for the pox.
When all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap.
This
and
one might be
gave
harder
me
to-
this disfiguring scar.
Aye, that takes
Looks like she's got jam on her leg. Looks like someone stuck jam on her leg. Blackberry jam or something.
Supply the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs.
Aye, aye,
Yeah,
Your
thanks for
Honour.
that.
Lots of luck, kid.
It's drawn by someone who may be 2 years old. I mean, it might not be, but, you know. Okay, well, let's have a look at this drawing.
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce.
That's
could
actually
do
not a bad drawing. Nacho sauce burned in a perfect skull and crossbones into her leg. Surely she should be happy about that, right? I mean, you know. Let's talk to the judge again. I need to call a recess to
I'd like
confirm with
call
my
a recess
client.
To confer with my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
But wait, I need to...
Aye, aye, Your Honour.
Well, at least I'm not about to be dissected by a crazy scientist. Now,
And I know
get
what I
outta
need to do here.
find Elaine and use La Esponja Grande to...
Yeah, it's not going to be as
Hey,
simple as that, though, isn't
what
it?
happened to my cool voodoo sponge?
All possessions will be returned to the prisoner once he has been cleared of all charges. In the likely event that the prisoner is not cleared of all charges,
The likely
his property
event,
will be distributed
thanks.
to his heirs.
But I don't have any heirs. That I know of.
You've got Lane, right?
Auctioned off at eBay.
At eBay. Alright, well, I mean, I need to speak to my lawyer,
You
please.
want-
Yeah, I want to see my lawyer.
See my lawyer.
Your lawyer?
Yes, please.
Yeah, you might have heard of him. Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Fine.
Mighty pirate at law. He's gonna take
Alright, Councillor.
me outside.
Stump says you got 5 minutes.
He's gonna
Should
take
be
me
more than
outside.
enough For this piece of scum. I hope you had a good excuse for dragging me out of bed at this ungodly hour.
Let's see. He's not very clever. He's not very clever.
I'm worried about my wife, counselor. She hasn't
So I
sent
wonder
me a
if he'll
letter.
let me out after this.
I wouldn't worry about her, Guybrush. We're taking very good care of her on my estate. Very good care.
Sure you are.
You scurvy backstabber! I'll...
He's having fun with
I'm
this,
quite
isn't
done
he?
with my client. I'll get you, Threepwood. If it's the
I'm
last
done
thing
with
I
my
do.
client. Yep, that worked. He didn't
Sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
recognise the
I know
fact
those
that I
prisoners
just
can be a rowdy lot.
escaped from prison. How quickly, how long until he remembers?
Club 41's right over there, sir.
Well, let's go to Club 41 because we need to find out about this stuff, don't we? Well, that's odd. I was using my controller to control my walking before, but it doesn't seem to work anymore. So I guess we'll go in here myself. Wait, Stan's opened a shop there. There used to be a newspaper here. Why am I not able to... See, this is why I don't like walking with this. Why did my controller stop working for it? Stan, who used to sell coffins and boats,
I wonder if Club 41's changed its restricted
is
policy.
now selling other stuff.
Guess so.
Sounds like they're letting people in, yeah.
Ah, Club 41. Nothing screams pirate bar like the aroma of moldy grog sprinkled with just a hint of sea spray and shattered dreams.
I will double
Oh,
your
look.
quadrupled rate.
He's
Gold,
going to
silk
double her
hands. You
quadrupled
can't afford
rate.
me anymore.
But you must break Threepwood out of jail and bring him back to me.
Uh-oh.
He's the only one who has the poxalicious strains that I need.
I've cured
I'm
myself now.
behind the times, Demange. I'm pox-free and fit as a fiddle. See?
Cured myself.
Impossible.
Nothing's impossible when Guybrush Threepwood,
But-
mighty pirate, is involved. And after I
Usually
killed my wife
nothing
and everyone
nothing
else,
Wife?
good happens though.
she was standing right next to me when LeChuck
No.
exploded, so the pox hit her pretty hard.
I want
Yeah.
you to hunt down and capture this wife of Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey,
Now you just got Elaine in
What part of
trouble.
non do you not comprendes?
But I need her! She's the only other pirate who could possibly have the Threepwood
Yeah.
sign of the box.
And what's her
Get her
problem with hunting her?
My dear mademoiselle,
She's a pirate hunter.
I don't get people. I hire people
What
like
use is a
you
pirate
to
hunter
get
that
them
refuses to
first.
hunt
And
pirates?
if you won't get them, then maybe I'll find someone to get you.
Sure.
I don't like to be threatened.
Yeah, probably not a great idea to point your finger at her.
Oh, my phalange!
Yeah, well. You can fix it, right?
What the?
Oh,
Well,
that
was heck was that?
very, very bad mistake,
what's going on with that?
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
jerk.
They both agree then. All the other buttons on the controller work, but for some reason walking around... Oh no, there we go. I was using the analog stick, but apparently that's not working. Okay. Right, so... What do we have around us to look at?
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it though?
Oh, it's lovely, yeah.
It was one of the few things I managed
Lovely
to
dartboard.
salvage when I was washed ashore on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were
They don't have any
lost
darts,
a few
though.
weeks ago, during a bar fight.
A bar fight?
And pity too. What with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow
The dart
night.
tournament. Right, well that's interesting. What else is there here? There's a sign.
Set me up with a line of Blood Island volcano.
Blood
shots.
Island Volcano Shop.
Me pleasure. These come with our complimentary Club 41 insulated volcano shot glasses.
Oh, good.
Hewn out of molten lava.
Hewn out of
They
molten
can keep
lava.
hot liquids hot for a week.
Impressive.
Sounds good. Did you just drink that? Are you going to drink all of those? He's not going to be feeling very good afterwards.
Ooh, that's some hot grog on grog action.
Mm,
I'll just save this last one for later.
Save one for later. Okay, right, what else is in here? So we've seen the dartboard, we've seen the sign. There's a skull candle here. He has to walk all the way around everything to get to it.
I wonder what happened to Murray.
Oh, he's at the bottom of the sea now, isn't he? What's that?
What's that
It's a monster.
artistic abomination?
Ah, that be a painting of Flotsam
Oh, the jungle
Island's
beast of
notorious
Flotsam Island.
Jungle beast, painted by
Fair
our
enough.
own Hemlock McGee.
Hemlock.
Yeah.
Really?
Aye, no one knows more about our legendary beastie than old Hemlock.
Is that right? Maybe he made it up. I got 5 shot glasses and a 1 shot. Okay. Well, that's an interesting thing to add to my collection. And what's that up there? Is that another picture of the beast? Oh no, it's one of the fake aliens. Yeah, that's what it is. What's this? Coming soon. Are you... who knows? Something about a challenge. There's a narwhal's
this
head.
must be the screaming narwhal that my ship is named after. Creepy.
Must be.
Now that I've spent some time inside
That's a
these
small
dust
manatee.
Don Juans of the deep,
Not
I
a giant
feel
manatee.
kinda queasy about seeing their heads mounted on a wall.
Okay, well let's have a quick chat with the guy behind the bar and see if he can tell us. Oh, he's the
Judge
judge.
Grindstone?
Oh, please, no need to be so formal.
You're not a bit concerned about why I'm not in
Just
prison?
plain old W.P.
Because he's the
Grindstone,
judge, right?
Owner and proprietor of Club 41.
That's because he's at work, he doesn't care. Aren't you a little upset that I'm running around
Aren't you
free?
a little upset that I'm running around free?
Heavens, no! What kind of pirate town would this be?
He's not
if
too
we
concerned. It's not
didn't
like we can
condone
go anywhere
the
anyway.
invasion or jailbreak?
What a remarkably progressive attitude.
So you won't mind
Besides,
if I
it's not
just
as though you
leave?
can really escape the swinging sword of Flotsam justice. What with these blasted winds blowing in again?
Oh. Desange has obviously gone out and messed that up. Ladies' Night's looking a little grim.
Ladies' night is looking a little.
How many ladies do they have on the island?
Well, it's early. Once we got the buffet table laid out,
It's
this
early.
place will be hotter than the devil's knickers.
Okay, you're the owner of Club
So you're
41.
really the owner of Club 41?
Oh yeah.
Have been ever since I won it from the original.
Won it in a
owner
darts
dart
tournament.
a few years back. Poor old
Okay.
guy never knew what hit him.
And by hit him, you mean...
A dart! Right in the old noggin!
A dart in the head.
Well, this has been a little strange, but
I don't think he won by entirely fair means then,
Good
did
luck
he?
with that.
Just thinking out loud, you know. Anyway, what was going on down here? There's wax on the floor. Can't quite see. Is that a puddle of wax? I wonder if I can collect any of that. Maybe in a shot glass.
Nothing like a little hot wax.
Hot wax.
Flotsam night.
What else? What's that? There's a sack of sugar
That's a
up
strange
there.
place for a sugar sack.
It sure
Leave
is.
it up there to draw away the ants.
To draw away the ants. Well, the ants can't. They'd have to crawl all the way over the roof. How would they? Oh, you know, I don't even want to ask. I don't think there's anything more we can do in here right now. Let me just... Well, there's oil leaking out of that.
That
Catch
lamp
some
is
oil
leaking
too, maybe.
Not just any oil. Manatee oil.
Oh,
Manatee
that's
oil?
not right.
Manatee oil. Well, I feel like...
I don't need a cup of that.
No, I don't need a cup of pox cloud. Oddly enough, I don't. You're absolutely right. However, I can get some manatee oil.
I almost feel guilty about this. Almost.
Right, now I need to go... Come on. We've got a bit of a walk to go. Wait a minute. Who's that locked up there? That looked the same. It looked like him locked up there. Come on. Why is he not going there? There we go. What's this? It's a lamp shaped like a leg. Oh, he won't let me go in the jungle. Look, he's guarding the jungle.
That's really...
I said a lamp-shaped leg. It's of course a leg-shaped lamp.
Isn't she a beauty? It's a prototype of my swashbuckling Susie long-lasting leg lamp.
Okay.
That crystal on top will glow for days.
Where did you find the leg?
Tacky?
Nah, pirates love this kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, there's another pool of something.
What's that?
You best watch your step.
Molten
That's
glass.
A puddle of molten glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds.
Okay.
Until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
Fair enough. Oh, I've got an idea here. So it's pretty caustic then.
I better get some of this before it cools.
Yeah. Warm. I think if we molten glass, use that on this lamp, right? It'll create a burn on the lamp.
Whoops!
Oops! Now look what you've done! Oh well, I'll just keep it, if that's alright. See, that patch looks a bit like the patch that was on that woman's leg.
Now I'll have to start all over.
Okay, can I have the
So
prototype?
if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it. Just get out of me sight.
Get out of his sight. Okay, so now we've got the leg. We can use that. I think we can use that to prove something about her leg. I mean, I don't know what we're going to prove. Prove that it got burned some other way? I really don't know. I don't know if he's in here, because he was... I don't know. Let's find out. Uh-oh.
Fleetwood, stay away from my laboratory.
He doesn't want anything to do with me. What is that? A weird... Okay, yeah. I'll just take it. It's another cup of something that we can use, I'm sure.
Ooh, sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of 3-4.
Well, yeah, if you will put everything in your trouser pocket, you know.
It's Jock, the electromagnetic monkey.
Oh, so it is. Looks like I can't really do anything about him, though. Right, let's look around. Okay, let's see. There might be some other fluids we can... There's that cat. There's that cat that's frozen in place, apparently. He's feeding it. Nah, I don't trust... I don't believe him. I got some grease here, too. Now we can build something. We can find out what would make that burn on the leg.
Incredible bacon grease. There. Now my jacket and my pants smell like bacon.
Good. Okay, now let's just try combining some stuff. So if I put... let me see. Red caustic fluid and combine these. That gives me a red parrot-shaped burn. If I then, let me see. So if I combine that with hot wax, what does it give me then? Oh, hello. Gives me a purple Jolly Roger shaped burn. Now that's interesting. Because that, surely they weren't making sauce with wax in it, were they? Seems a bit odd. Let's find out. We've got to go back to the courthouse to find out, but let's find out. If that gets me off. I'm ready.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Let's find out.
Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
Oh. One sec, just to fix something quickly. Sorry, just need to very quickly adjust something. Very quickly fix something. Because I need to... And we're on... that. Sorry, I just realised that I hadn't updated the details on my stream. I think we're ready now. So, I would like to return to court. Well, is that what I want to do? Yeah, I want to return to court to defend my client. That's what I want to do.
Alrighty then.
This is what I want to do.
Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of
He's in the bar, isn't he?
is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump.
Now let's just show her the leg lamp.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood.
Yeah, okay. We're going to clear this charge quickly. Get Krebs back up on the stand.
Bosun Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs.
Now remember, darling, you're still under oath.
Yep, still under oath. I think they're all just annoyed that I cured the pox. But only for myself. There we go.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
It wasn't nacho sauce.
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but
I do.
who knows how they got there?
I'm
I
glad
do.
you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island.
An unlikely combination.
Bosun Krebs.
Well, she went around and found a way to burn a purple skull and crossbones into her leg. It seems a bit... I don't know. Seems a bit unlikely to me.
That platter of nachos onto my lap. I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this.
It was like a hot nacho scam.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years
sunk her ship?
languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy
Oh.
karaoke contest?
Nope. Sorry.
A creepy karaoke contest.
Your Honor, I
Well, she's
move
right,
that
he doesn't
Wilson
remember
Catherine
anything
Penz's
about her.
charge be dropped.
Counselor?
Nothing you can
I
do
got
about
nothing,
it.
Your Honor.
Very well. In
Old
the
Stan.
matter of Fred
If you want someone to
Douglas
defend you in
Threepwood,
court, Stan ain't the one to help.
Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. What do you know, you lot?
Okay. It's alright, we need to work out what we're doing about this cat now that's been supposedly paralysed or frozen. I'm going to need to confer with my client again, I'm afraid.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with
Because we
my
need to go and
client.
find out what's...
Please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay, now we talk to him.
Hey, guard.
And we say, hey, can I confer with my lawyer again? Let's see if he still falls for this.
Again?
Yeah. He wants to see his lawyer all the
Not
time.
getting any smarter.
Nope, he certainly is not. Okay, so now we have to work out what we're doing about this cat. Let's have a chat to Stan. It's a courtroom souvenir emporium. Where did the newspaper go, Stan? What happened to the newspaper?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Maybe he ran away when he got
Nice
the
to
chance.
see you out and about, kid. Hope they haven't been treating you too badly in the Hooskow.
Well, there is a pretty scary looking rat
Yeah.
in the cell. At least I
They keep letting me out, so you
That's
know.
just swell, kid. Look, could you get out of the way and make room for some paying customers?
Hey, why are you selling? Wait, what are you doing
What
out
are you
here?
doing out here? Shouldn't you be prepping for trial?
Why have you
Hey,
got
no offense, kid, but the day
Guybrush
old Stan can't
memorabilia
mention
here?
One wildly flapping arm tied behind his back is the day I haul my corpus juris back to Jambalaya Island for the full restitutio and integrum. Know what I mean?
No.
Not really.
Exactly.
So what are you really doing
So
out
if you're
here?
not preparing for trial, what are you doing out here?
Following
He's
Stan's
selling
rule
things
number
as
one,
usual.
ABM.
ABM?
Always be what?
Always be
Merchandising, of course.
People love following the trials
When he's
of
not
famous
trapped
pirates,
inside a
even
coffin,
B-list pirates like yourself.
he's always merchandising.
List.
That's why old Stan got all the souvenirs and timeless keepsakes you'll ever need to remind you of this month's trial.
How was he so quick in making these? He only picked me up a couple of days ago. And how are the sales going? Not
Great.
well, I would
Celebrity
guess.
merchandise is always a good investment, especially if you suspect that the celebrity in question is about to become a wind chime in the gallows. Nothing sells like dead celebrities.
So you're just waiting for afterwards
I don't
then.
plan on dying today.
Nope.
I didn't plan to wear the same jacket for 20 years, but here we are.
You could always changed it. About these
Stan,
charges.
About these charges.
They're not
Sorry,
true.
kid, can't talk. Conflict of interest, attorney, pirate privilege, and all that stuff.
Yeah, sure.
La, 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 la,
Not
to
talking.
you about it.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What are you
I
selling?
know I'll kick myself for asking, but what sorts of trial souvenirs are you selling?
The question you should be asking is what kind of souvenirs am I not selling? Behold,
Uh,
the People versus
okay.
Threepwood collection.
There's a doll of
Hey,
me.
A little me.
That's right, Threepwood, a faithful
Does it-
reproduction.
does it
right
speak,
down to
or-
the lacy garter belt.
Hey, I only wore those once.
No.
It is I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Sounds nothing like me.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
whose
to be
voice is
honest,
that?
the real voice didn't focus test all that well.
I would imagine not. He doesn't sound like a mighty pirate, does
That,
he?
my piratey friend, is a little novelty I like to call Draw the Beard on the Guybrush.
But he doesn't have a
Using the
beard.
power of magnetism and iron shavings, you can give Flotsam's most notorious criminal an infinite array of amusing and degrading hairstyles.
Okay.
Observe. What the? This one doesn't have a magnet. And look, it's leaking iron shavings.
Oh,
This
that's a
is what
shame.
you get when you use shoddy Fat Island labor.
Okay, what about the
That's
t-shirt?
supposed to be you?
Trial of the century.
Now you and your friends can relive the trial of the century while lounging around in this comfortable polyblade
Is it the trial of the century, though?
emblazoned with the
It won't be in a
iconic
minute.
image of yours truly, a crusading attorney bringing his no-holds-barred brand
It
of
won't be in a
justice
minute.
to Flotsam Island.
Okay,
On second thought,
Say no more.
I've got no interest in anything you've got to say.
stay
Goodbye.
in court, Stan.
Hey, that's pretty funny.
It's not funny, it's just the truth, isn't it? Right, let's have that. He's thrown it away. So I can have it, surely. Let's have a look at it. Closer up.
It's a broken
Style.
draw-a-beard on Guybrush toy. Looks like it's leaking iron fillings.
Oh yeah, iron filings could be useful. Could be useful. Might not be. But there is that monkey that's very magnetic outside outside Desange's house. So let's see if we can... I'm stuck. There we go. We can stick some iron filings onto him, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Just kind of hum along with the tune, you know. He's got like a fishbone wind chime up there, which is interesting, I suppose. Let's try using them on the monkey, just to see. No? What about this? Can we do anything with this?
Let's see if this will work.
See if we can get him out. Can we get him out?
Come on, let's get you out of here.
We got him out. He's stuck. He almost got stuck to the cage. He almost got stuck to the cage. The cat was over here. He was feeding it over on the this way, wasn't he? He was feeding the cat from this bowl. I don't know what he's feeding it, because it's not eating anything.
Hi there, Twinkle Toes.
Enjoy your last moments of freedom, cause you're going to pay for what you did to Miss Pretty Whiskers.
Am I?
I'd be happy to pay. Do you accept traveler's checks?
Traveler's checks.
How's Miss Grungy Whiskers doing?
How's she doing? Yeah.
He isn't Grungy Whiskers, you
Uh-oh.
It's Miss Pretty Whiskers.
The pox has made him very angry, as it makes all of them. Drop the charges and I'll spare your life.
Bah! Life ain't hardly worth living without the sound of Miss Pretty Whiskers' delicate pitter.
No, he's very sad about his cat, as most people would be.
I'm sure she feels the same way about the delicate pitter-pat of your stumps.
She might. How's the pox treating you?
Oh, not too bad. I didn't really need that lung I coughed up.
Yeah,
Did you not?
The lungs are the worst.
Exactly.
What exactly are you doing?
Mixing up Miss Pretty Whiskers' food. What's it to you?
Can I have
Food?
No.
Oh, why not? I hear you know something about the jungle beast. The jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest thing you ever didn't see. A dark jungle god that
Dark
walks
jungle
the
god.
land only by dead of night.
When no one else is looking for him.
Aye.
Sounds
was
about
said
right,
to
right?
live within the stomach of the god of death, feasting upon corpses, until one day death ate some
bad shellfish.
And chucked the jungle beast into existence.
Oh no! Jungle
How do you know
beast.
it exists?
Because it eats, apparently.
To appease the beast, we've left many a fleshy sacrifice on the jungle altar. By morning, the meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Disappears without a trace.
Disappearing meat. Yep.
So
Jungle god gave
somebody
us
else
an
could have
idea.
eaten it, maybe. Well, okay. He doesn't actually know that there's a beast. He just says, "Oh, there was some food there," and yeah. I wonder. Maybe he just needs some iron in his diet.
Hey, look! A five-headed bonobo!
What? I didn't see nothing.
Did you not? Oh, I don't know.
Must have been a weather balloon.
I must have been wrong. Sorry about that. I don't know that iron filings are really gonna help. Yes, they are. All they're concerned about is if the cat moves. And if I use the monkey, who has a magnetic tail, with the cat once it's been eating some iron, well, it should move.
Who go? Oh,
It's a bit of a kind of cheating way to get around it, but you know, I'd like to return and defend my client, please.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island
And-
is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P.
Well, you'll see.
Grindstump presiding.
Time is grog, Captain.
Okay, well, I'd like you to call a witness if you don't mind. That would be... what's his name again? Hemlock
I'd
McGee.
like to call Hemlock McGee
Yeah.
to the stand.
Hemlock McGee.
What's that?
Come on, Hemlock. That's you.
Swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was blotchy black peach fuzz.
Blotchy black peach fuzz.
Let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss
I
with a stuffed
crushed him?
melody, Eddie did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself.
He's
The
not
poor
moving.
dear's paralyzed with fear.
No, his eyes are
Have to feed her
moving.
through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers.
So it is alive then, it's not a stuffed cat. I thought maybe it was
Whiskers.
Your witness, kid.
Yeah, my witness. Watch this. You'll love it. It's very easy.
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was
Mm.
I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, that
Yeah.
brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty
She's
Whiskers
paralyzed with fear. We can see that, look.
I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey.
Objection. There's no evidence of monkey play here.
Well, there might not be, but
Let's ask the victim.
yeah, let's go and see.
Miss Pretty Whiskers.
She's alive
Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like
She's
a
getting
good
revenge.
cat should.
for the cat
Pretty Whiskers,
harming her.
come back. We'll get our revenge together.
There we go.
Honor, I rest my case.
I think that's probably dismissed, right?
Prosecutor?
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
What's there only,
In the case of
It's only one more now, right?
Whiskers versus Threepwood, the pirate court of Flopsam finds in favor of the defendant.
we have to
Guybrush Threepwood.
work out what we're going to do about Dioro and his counterfeit
Make me send the
toys.
bailiff up there.
Okay, well, we're going to have to take another recess, I think, for the final part, which is the, as I say, counterfeit toys. Need a
Your Honor,
recess
I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
to go and find what we can about the
Please escort
toys.
Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, Your Honour.
I mean, more importantly, it was the guy gave me a map that was a fake. Let's see if this works again.
What do you want?
Yeah, I want to see my lawyer again, please.
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
Yeah.
Not getting any smarter.
Yep, still not getting any smarter. Nope, that is true. Right, let me see. Dioro's actually in prison. He's here.
Lou?
You.
It's me, yes. What happened to your... Wait, he's lost his... Where's his eye gone?
What happened to your eye?
I tell you what happened to my eye, smarty guy. When I dug up that phony Dark Ninja Dave you planted.
Yeah.
Allegedly planted?
Yeah, allegedly. Come on.
Granted, I got a speck of dirt lodged in my eye. A week later, it got infected, and Dr. Descent had to
Ugh.
cut it out.
That's disgusting.
just bet he did.
Now I need a glass eye.
Well, why'd you want a glass
Why
eye?
do you want a glass eye? An eye patch is much
Yeah,
more
put an eye patch on.
Eye patches are so last month. All the
What is all
cool
that on the
pirates are
window
getting
sill?
scary glass
Is that
eyes
chewing
these
gum?
days.
Hooks are still cool, right?
Grr.
Nah, probably
Yes,
not.
but
If
you
Guybrush
don't
has one,
need
it's
a
not cool
glass eye.
anymore. What are you in for?
I got arrested for trying
As
to
if I don't
auction
already
my
know.
counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave figurine at eBay.
eBay?
You know, that
It's like
big
eBay, but-
auction thing.
Oh, yeah.
Luckily for me, Stan got me a reduced sentence in exchange for my testimony. against
Stan
him.
doesn't like me.
Me? What did I do?
You were the one that made the counterfeit Dave in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
that.
but... Yeah. Well, how about you just don't testify against me, is that
I'm
alright?
sorry about the jail time, but you've got to stop testifying against me. I got a wife and scores of
I'm
pirates to
sorry.
kill.
I'm sorry.
The pox?
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, I like that. All these poxed pirates are always
Poxed
making
pirates?
fun of me for not being poxed.
Come on then.
Yeah, because you're not a
Let's do some
pirate.
business.
Not a real pirate.
Maybe. What can you offer me in return?
How about a porcelain power pirate?
A genuine Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate autographed by Dark Ninja Dave himself.
That is a very poor joke, senor.
That's what he's in prison for, come on. How about a glass eye then?
Thought I get you a glass eye for your eye hole.
That sounds interesting.
It's a deal.
But
I knew
Bat.
there'd be a big noisy butt somewhere.
A big noisy butt.
Cool glass eye.
A cool glass eye.
Pray tell makes a cool glass eye.
It has to have a really cool color. Like the color in the eyes of those nasty poxed pirates when they're really...
She wants a
really
red
angry.
glass eye.
I'll see what I can do.
A red glass eye. Okay, well maybe... Well, there's that guy that makes
Associating with
glass
hardened
stuff, isn't
criminals
there?
Like you can't be good for my legal situation. I'm out of here.
Adios.
So yeah, there's the guy over this way that like is a glass blower. Presumably he'd be able to make a glass eye. I mean, that would make the most sense, right? I guess. Let's see. What am I doing? There we go. Let's chat to him.
Hello there, uninformed man on the street.
Uninformed.
What do you want?
I want to know about... Can you make me a glass
I
eye?
can make a glass leg, but tell me, can you make a glass eye?
Hey.
Aye.
Not just any glass eyes. Genuine imitation eyes made from the crystal wreaths themselves.
Well, they sound good.
Genuine
Yeah.
imitation eyes?
That's right. They'll imitate the eye color of anyone they see. You just point them at someone's eyes, give them a few seconds to
So-
set, and shazam!
Right,
whole
okay.
new eye color. When you got a color you like, just pop it in your eye socket, and it'll stay that way forever.
So once it's gone the right
Agent
colour, it'll
Watch is
stay there.
optimistic. How much?
Here, try out this defective one for free.
A defective one?
Effective.
Aye, it's a little nearsighted, so you'll have to get up real close to the subject to capture their eye color.
Thanks. I take back all the nasty things I wrote in my
Oh, I
diary
could
about
possibly use it on him, because with him behind there...
I'll see you in your pectorals later.
Yeah, well, the three of us will be waiting.
Right. Did I get the glass eye, or what? Yeah, there it is. It's a glass eye. But it's nearsighted. I think there is a way we can do this more easily. If I go in here, the judge gets quite angry as well.
Oh, it's you.
I'd like to return to defend my client.
Return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of
Here we go.
Blossom Island is...
He's not going to like this.
Get on with it!
Call a witness. Call me, because I'm down as a witness,
Guybrush
right?
Threepwood, mighty pirate to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a
Are you allowed to
backstabbing
swear with
pirate?
your hook?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? It just can't.
Well,
follow
apparently his hook's
craftsmanship like this
capable
these
of
days.
feeling things
I
properly.
do.
Captain Threepwood, tell me about LeChuck.
Reapwood. Ah yes. Shreveport. Reapwood. Greensleeves. Reapwood.
He's just being silly now, isn't he?
The Reap. Sleep. Wood.
He's just going with all of the names that people have called him before.
Defense is stalling.
Defense will get on with it, or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters.
Alright, 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 alright. I get it. Can I use the eye on him? Let's get his colour.
That crazy pose. Gotcha.
There we go, that's what he wanted, right? Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
Where were we?
He's gone. He's back. He's gone. He's back. I need to take a little recess again. If you don't mind.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess.
I need to talk to
confer with
someone.
my client.
Bailiff, please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig.
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Yeah, let's go back again. It's not like I'm going to be there for long.
Hey, guard.
What do you want?
At all, in fact. We're not going to be there long at all.
Like
Oh no,
to
I've...
return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then.
Chose the wrong
Let's
option.
find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court
'Cause
of
why not,
Blossom
right?
Island is...
Yeah, let's pick the
Yes,
wrong
get
option.
on with it.
I'd like a recess to confer with my
Your
client.
Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer.
Bailiff,
Aye,
Just
aye.
skip all that again. Right, what I meant to say was...
Hey, guard.
do you want?
I want to see my lawyer.
See my lawyer.
Again?
So now,
Not getting any smarter.
Dioro will like the eye, presumably. There you go. Here's an eye for you, Joe.
Indoro?
Joaquin.
Have it? One nigh indestructible glass eye.
Don't look at it.
Fox colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing them.
Santa Pica and Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Ay, 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 ay.
Alright, okay, that's a bit.
Really scary.
His eye's really
Thinking
scary.
All you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket.
Ugh.
Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
Yeah,
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
no.
Sure, whatever. Now, about
No.
your testimony.
Didn't mean that.
Mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Ask you about the map.
Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? I just
Oh, and then he
smoked
could
this
say that someone else
My,
was at fault for it, not
let's
me.
say mouth.
Yeah, let's say mouth, because I don't want to think where else you might have put it. Even though I know where he put it. I'm sure you do too.
Who got? Oh, it's you.
It is me, yeah. I'd like to return to defend my client.
Return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then. Let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is.
Yes, yes, get on with it.
Okay, I'd like to call a witness. I'd like to call Joaquin
I'd like to
Dioro.
call Joaquin Jacinto de Mera Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Yes.
Me?
Sure he does.
Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course.
Captain, does
Why
he have
are
a
you
ship?
here
I
today?
don't think he had a ship, did
I
he?
was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain.
He's a
power
pirate, why is he being,
figurine,
you know?
A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Uh-huh.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Yeah, my witness, you're right. Let's have the map. Let's show him the map. And maybe...
Captain de Oro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map
Yeah.
the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
So how could I have done it?
Allow it. But not your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chubble.
Shut up.
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms. He said that it was an authentic Dark
Oh,
Ninja
yeah.
Dave porcelain
I wonder who
pirate
sold that to
treasure
him.
map, But I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the power pirate it led me to.
Yeah,
Who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
yeah.
Was
Hey, would you look at that? I misfiled
Oh, he's
my
misfiled.
glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin de Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay, we'll take that.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of porcelain power.
So I don't think you got any charges left for me, right?
Doro versus Threepwood, etc., etc., etc. This court finds in favor of the defendants.
Yay!
Justice, where's the hangings?
Well, there aren't any right now.
Hangings, just keep it up, you swab.
What else is there?
Let's see here. Cleared?
Yeah, looks like I'm free to go.
Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
Excellent.
Shiver me timbers,
Yay.
Stumpy. I guess
He
I'll
said
be
civil
going now.
charges,
Hold
though.
on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side.
That
of
one
this
might not be so
plastic
easy to
paper.
escape.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation,
Yeah, we might be having some trouble with this one.
investigation of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
On
What else am I
grounds?
supposed to say? The pox isn't my fault.
Fox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Cthulhu.
Telling them the
Off
story
rock
isn't gonna
gelato,
make it any
LeChuck
better.
was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the voodoo lady's ingredients. And then
So
LeChuck
as we
came
could
into his own,
tell,
and all this voodoo went boom,
When he says
and-
this, it was his fault.
Well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand waving. And believe me, I know from hand waving. But
Yeah.
seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
That's true. We can't really argue with that because it was his fault.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away.
But that was because I fixed the wind issues.
I won that ship, fair and
Yeah, I'm the captain.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the cloud of pox. What
He's
a
seriously looking for any way to
coincidence.
get
And
me
yet
in
here
jail,
he
isn't he?
stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called rock of gelato.
Well, Threepwood,
It's real.
do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
I do. She's
Missing. She's missing.
Wonder Bunny.
It's Elaine.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas!
She doesn't look. She doesn't look in the best of condition though.
Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle.
Lane, less plunder, more bunny, please.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's completely lost it.
Me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish you, silly.
Mmm.
To finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to.
Makes you want to what?
What's this? The scent of betrayal?
Betrayal?
Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
No one. Honest.
Die by me rusty blade!
Oh no!
Goes my
We need to. We need to work out where she's gone. I think I kind of know.
Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
What are they doing?
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
No, I don't think she will be.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not right now.
First, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the
Yeah,
brig.
unfortunately, I still have to go to prison
All
though.
right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that.
Yeah,
She
that's probably not the smartest thing to call her.
might
Yeah.
take exception.
She was not happy about that.
What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you
What?
what happened. I went to Club 41 to hand this summons to your better half, and she backhanded
Well, I told you to
me
be
right
careful.
out of the bar. Ugh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
Right, okay. 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 So he's going to let me out, and then I have to solve the problem, because he doesn't want to.
I'm gonna go see if the local
So-
doctor can fix me jawbone.
Watch out, it's Desange, you'll probably chop it off. You'll end up with a metal jaw. Which might not be the worst thing in the world, I suppose.
What the?
Yeah, there we go. Morgan and Elaine sword fighting on the bar.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind.
Completely, yeah.
To lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes? Let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours,
Let's
Bill
do that.
Boy.
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to...
They could do that as well, yeah. Right, there must be a way that I can get them to... Oh, what's that?
A recipe for something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
Well, I'll take that. Might come in handy at some point.
Hey, Krebs.
Yeah, let's talk to her.
What do you want?
Did it hurt?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
Oh no.
when you fell out of
Oh
pirate
god.
heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you
Uh-oh.
dog.
They're both jealous. Oh, and the sugar's come down. The sugar's come down. And now she's running away. And they're going to continue fighting. Because of course they are. Where's that sack of sugar gone?
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack
That'll
of
be
sugar.
handy. And what am I going to do now? I picked up the fuzzy nostril. Maybe I can go to the bar. See what's around here. He's playing... Well, I thought they didn't have any darts. What else is around here? Oh, there's another recipe.
Bartender's recipe for a Scab Island sling.
Scab Island sling. Let me think. Oh, let's see if we can order a drink, maybe.
Hey, WP.
Captain Threepwood!
Yeah,
what
I'm out
can I
again.
do ya for?
You're not too bothered, are you? Dude, it looks like Ladies' Night has picked up a little bit. I'd like to order a drink,
Barkeep,
please.
I'd like to order a drink.
Brilliant! Will you be paying with doubloons, triploons, coupons, or flat same fur shafts?
Whatever,
Actually, I'm a
whatever.
little light right now.
Oh, no problem.
He'll start a tab for me, even though he's planning on executing me the
That's
next
so
day.
unlike, well, every place I've ever been in my life.
Well, it's not like you're
As far as he's concerned, we're not going anywhere.
right?
I will, first chance I get. A Scab Island sling.
One of these?
A Scab Island sling, eh? That'll be a snap.
Fine. I'll just be over.
Here you go. One Scab Island
That was-
sling.
that was
Sweeter
quick.
than a siren's song and deadlier than a kraken's kiss.
That was fast.
Okay.
Libation.
Uh-oh.
Ah, gimme.
Yeah, they can have a drink if they want. I don't want. I'm not going to drink it. She's escaped. What in the... Ugh. That's not nice. Was that when she... got scared? Did that happen? I don't... That's quite scary. What is that?
Oh, what was that?
I don't know, but you got something stuck on your shoe.
Hey, what's this piece of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada.
Tuna colada. Sounds silly. I should put tuna in a pina colada. So if I talk to her again, I can get them away from the bar and then actually...
What do you want?
What are you going to do with all that gold?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
Oh, what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Yeah, that doesn't really work as a... That's horrible. Imagine saying that. That's like one of the... It's got to be one of the worst things to say. Let's see. Right. I've got an idea. So if I...
Hey, WP.
I'd like to order a drink.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Give me that tuna colada.
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada?
Hasn't made one in a while.
Takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bo.
But can you make one? I'm
Yeah, I
really
want
in
one.
the mood.
Make it.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
That's fine. Please, take as long as you
Take your
need.
time.
I think... If I
I'll
stick
just
that
put this here for safekeeping.
voodoo summons...
One Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
He'll get back to his darts.
Libations.
Yeah,
Gimme.
they're back. I think if this gets pierced, I think it takes the person away, but I can't quite remember. Let's talk to them.
Morgan, what do you think
See
you're
what they've got
doing?
to say.
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run you through,
She's a bit angry, isn't she? You don't have to fight over me.
Ladies, please. There's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
Well, that won't be when I'm done with you.
No.
Get over yourself.
Shouldn't have said that.
Threepwood.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
Do you believe that?
Want a bite? You got it. And I'll throw in the bark for free.
She's throwing things in for free.
Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Got her.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of
Yep.
Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate.
Yeah.
Phew. Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship. You stay away from
She's,
my boys, cats, or I'll
she's not
take
very
you from my jolly
nice.
road, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
Very angry.
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
Yeah.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I can't pick my left nostril without...
Said she was
lifting up
sorry,
the
and then
bottom.
she
What if
What
I...
if nothing?
sent me to
Goodbye,
die.
Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood.
What am I gonna ask her here? Please tell everyone how the
Please
pox is
tell the court
LeChuck's
how this
fault.
horrible pox
But
is
it's
all
not, though.
LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck?
It is, because he turned into a
That stick-em-mud
ghost.
wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. There wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you have to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of
Yeah, it's
conquering
his
hero.
fault.
Oh,
Root grog and root beer aren't the same thing,
I'm
you see.
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam, pox all over
Yeah.
the place. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Wait, yeah, she's suffering quite badly. Please tell everyone how I've been
Honey,
seeking a cure.
Won't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber.
She's,
bet all
yeah.
this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was
She doesn't
all
believe me now.
to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
It's a very small sponge.
Sure it is.
Tell everyone what a great guy I
Some
am.
idea of what a fine, upstanding pirate your
No.
husband is?
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal
Yep,
a
that's true.
statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys.
Yeah, that's
in a
true as
bridal
well,
gown.
yeah.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Really, he needs to think about his
Then he
history
left me hanging
first.
over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I didn't hear from him for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue.
Well,
Left the
yeah.
seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times
Left
I've
the
seen
seat
him
up.
tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy.
You're too good for him,
Uh,
Save his belly with
She's
a
not been very
rusty
helpful to
razor.
me here. In terms of defending myself.
I'd like a second to think about my next
Yeah, I
move,
don't know
Your
what
Honor.
else I can really do.
Make it fast! Your character witness is oozing all over my courtroom.
Okay. I'll tell you what. The stuff on this table.
Honey, look, they confiscated your ring.
You let
Yeah.
someone take it from you? Didn't I tell you never to let it out of your sight?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But me no buts, lover mine.
Yeah, she's not happy. She's not happy.
Your
Let's
Honor,
try and see if we can
but
cure
here's
her
a
with
flop.
the
You all
sponge.
believe that I,
That would
Guybrush
solve the
Threepwood,
problem,
Monkey
right?
Pirate,
If
have
she was
brought this
cured.
horrible pox to your shores.
Off with his
Run
head.
him off the
Lead him to
plank.
the jungle beast.
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I would say that you're about to.
To the jungle beast.
Your
You're
Honor,
about to
I
get in some
object.
trouble.
The fence is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
Pleasure, Your Honor.
He gets overtime
Wenches
for
and
that.
pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
So did
Now
I.
behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant
Didn't work.
sugar cakes.
It's not any better.
With his head.
Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver.
Does the defense have any other pointless arguments it would like to make?
No, I guess not at this stage.
This is sort of all I got.
Yeah.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island,
Yeah.
I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading
Until you're
nephew.
still alive, right? Until he's still alive.
What? Woof.
What What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly
There he
what
is.
Guybrush did.
Chuck, I thought he was a ghost.
Yeah, but he got turned human again.
Don't listen to him.
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him.
Yeah.
For decades,
Listen to
I
him.
dabbled in the
It's his
dark
fault.
forces of voodoo, clamoring for power.
Yeah.
I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
Yeah, it's absolutely
It
the
was my
truth.
accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was
So ultimately, it is
explosively
his fault.
released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
None.
So you
Yeah.
see,
None of those
Guybrush
times has
Threepwood
worked.
is not the source of this pox. I am, and I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Yeah, well.
With your head!
But wait, there's more.
Yeah.
Turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down
Someone
those
else?
darkened voodoo corridors. A power far
Who's-
more
who's he
insidious
gonna- who's he
than
gonna
I could
turn
ever
in now,
hope to
then?
be. I submit to the court this journal, property of
Right.
quiet up there, the voodoo lady.
Does she not have a name? Has she never had a
In
name?
the shack?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the voodoo
What's
lady
she
over the
manipulating?
course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power, my hunger for voodoo,
Okay.
my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection, my obsession with the darling Elaine.
What in the world?
It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
To the jungle beast!
Wait, what are we? Everyone has to be fed to the jungle beast, or off with their head.
Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck
Immediate.
and the voodoo lady. To the brig with both of them!
Yeah, lock them away.
I bet it up to me eye patch with all this land
Oh.
lollygagging. I'm a plunder me some trees.
And she's off. Wait, does that mean I'm free now?
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
I don't know if I can now. I don't know if I can. So, what have we got?
Well,
Oh, we
I
got the
was free,
sponge.
But now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed
And these
to
two
cure
people
her
are in
has turned
prison.
out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend. After
Well,
it's
he
been
seems to
revealed
have saved
that
your
she
life
is the
now.
secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
Maybe. Should we talk to her now?
Hey, you!
Hello, Treepwood.
Well, that Sponge Grande
A
sucks.
wild
Or
albatross
doesn't.
chased
It doesn't
the
work.
Sponge Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
I don't think he was fighting off the mer people, was
I
he?
noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless
Yeah.
piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
What's
It's
wrong with
not
it?
worthless. It is merely young.
It must be
It
brought
must
to
be brought to
maturity.
maturity in order to reach its
How do we do that?
absorbing potential.
Brought to maturity? How am I supposed to do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Quite right.
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment.
Something like that, right?
It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
6 voodoo
What sort of meal is
courses.
that?
A feast for the senses.
Hmm.
The menu, Treepwood. Take it. And serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
Serve a meal to a
It will
sponge.
grow.
How big?
Neat.
How
There's a
big
map
will
with
it
the
grow?
Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for
Oh,
this
my
mighty
word.
pirate.
So I've got to use that. Feast for the senses. A voodoo feast in 6 courses guaranteed to embiggen the smallest beastie. First course, put on a napkin that's a sight, a garish cloth, grotesquely bright. Once completed in order, your wee beastie will grow to maturity. Substitutions encouraged.
Well, that's odd. It's like a whole new map now.
Interesting. Let me see something. gonna mess up this map. So there's a variety. Oh, okay. First course napkin. Second course antipasta jungle meat. Gives off a smell like stinky feet. Nice. Third course before the main course, cleanse your palate with a taste that hits you like a mallet. Fourth, the main course will cause quite a flap. To find the sixth sense, use your map. Now engorged a small dessert, a touch so shocking it might hurt. And your meal finished loud a cheer, or belch so loud that all
I
can
better
hear.
fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Good idea. Right, so we've got that. Let's have a chat with LeChuck now.
Well, Chuck!
Guybrush!
You saved me from prison.
I would have bet my good
Saved
hand
my
I would
life.
never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there,
Mm.
and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
Careful of what? What?
I'm always careful.
What are we
This
doing?
from the guy who proposed to his wife with a cursed engagement ring you stole from my
Yeah, okay,
home.
well he did that, but,
Is that a dig?
you know,
Is the evil demon pirate LeChuck developing a sense of humor? This is
looks
weird.
like it. I thought you were with Elaine.
Where have you been? I thought you were with
Protecting her, right?
Well, after leaving
No such
Spinner
luck.
Cave, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them, Elaine caught wind of your trial,
Well.
went into a poxed rage,
Oh, so
seized
she-
a passing clam schooner, and made a beeline for Flotsam Island.
Oh, sounds
That's my
bad.
girl.
Needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by a rogue wave. I was
Nobody's got any
forced
luck in
to
amongst all of this
from
stuff, you
whom
know?
I
Not
deftly
one of
escaped,
them.
Using many of the self-same skills you taught me back on the Jerkbait Islands.
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating tribes can be reasoned with.
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft. Unfortunately, that was soon eaten by the sharks.
Oh no!
he
So I swam.
didn't survive very
I
well, did he?
swam as fast as I could.
Well, I
for
say he didn't
3
survive
days.
very well. Obviously
You
survived,
arrived
but
just in time to save me from the gallows.
I'm sure that was his plan,
Nicely
yeah.
done, buddy.
Did you see where Elaine
You
went?
seen Elaine?
No, not since she left me in a poxed rage.
She's been doing a lot of that lately.
Okay. She gave me
So,
this
Miss
menu.
Squeaky Pants gave me this menu, which will supposedly put more grande in my esponja.
Excellent.
You wanna
Hopefully
put
it'll
some of
fix
your
it.
newfound deductive reasoning to the test and help me figure out what I need for the menu?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you, but I'm afraid my pirate mind is not fit
That's
for
true.
such things.
We had to encourage him.
Explains why after all these years, you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer.
Anyway, okay, I don't think he can help me much.
Get tight, buddy. Once I save Elaine,
Imagine
you're
calling
next.
LeChuck buddy.
Don't worry about me.
I want to ask her about the napkin, and the
You,
other
again.
things.
Treepwood.
What's this
About
feast for
this feast
success
for the
about?
senses,
Success?
what would
Did I
you
say
like to
success? Success? The first course is a
First
napkin.
course in the feast for the senses, the napkin. What's up with that?
Yeah,
The
a
table
napkin.
must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
So that's the table dressing.
All right, enough. Of,
But we need to find that first.
try not to get executed before I cure Elaine.
And everyone
As you
else.
wish.
I don't know. Do you think they'll execute her? They might be a bit scared of her.
Stan!
Threepwood. No
Worried
hard feelings
about
over all
what she
those
might do to
various
them.
Civil and criminal charges.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
Bridge with a fast-talking shyster.
Hey, his
slash
coat
salesman
looks like it
standing
could
in
be a
front of
pretty
me.
good napkin.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to sell me your eye-bending jacket.
That'd be a good
Give up
napkin,
my
right?
jacket.
Pretty garish.
That'd be like Samson getting a buzz cut, or King Arthur losing Excalibur, or Bluebeard dyeing himself blonde.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would wither away faster than a hothouse
I
orchid
don't
in a
think...
pizza
Is it his
oven.
jacket that helps
So
him
that's
sell
a maybe?
things? Have the Voodoo
Have
Lady and
Voodoo
LeChuck
Lady
gone on
LeChuck been
trial?
Put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the century.
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
that was the trial of the century.
Every trial's the trial of the century.
Yesterday's news, Threepwood.
You got some new
What kind of
souvenirs
souvenir could you
around.
possibly be making out of the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck?
Oh, Oh, ye of little faith.
Well,
Feast your
but you've got
eyes
an
on the
old...
all-new people versus
You've got
LeChuck and
a
the
ghost
Voodoo Lady
LeChuck there,
collection.
not the real LeChuck.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Cthulhu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
Transforms? What's
It's
happening?
a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
Okay. Well, I'm not
On
that
second
interested.
Say no more.
But I do want to know if he's seen
You've my
Elaine.
wife.
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps.
Oh yeah,
Or
the
I
treasure
go looking
maps
for the
that
job.
don't work.
If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Well, it didn't keep me going around in circles for weeks, did it? So, maybe you're wrong. Okay, well there's nothing we can do about that right now. So, I guess we've got to find a way to solve this. The hell? Oh! Where's he running off to?
What was that? Huh. Something sure shoved a short
Did
sword
he-
up his aft sail.
Hold on. I hope he doesn't have Elaine up there. Do you think he has her up there? Probably not, but we'll have a look. Let's see. What's inside? A little mouse. Is that a rat? Might be a rat.
What the?
What the what? Somebody.
Morgan!
Oh no. She's
What
dead,
happened?
dying.
Went to get your hand.
What? And the
Didn't have to do that.
marquee decided.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques.
Jacques,
He told me.
the monkey.
What?
He told me.
Told you what?
What? What did the monkey tell you?
What did he tell you? No idea what she said. But he knows. I'll have her sword, I suppose we can use it. She died. She's gone.
Singe.
Yeah, that guy needs to be dealt with. Needs to be dealt with. Oh, we're not taking her sword. I suppose that's fair enough. Okay, what have we got here?
But the
Inside
doctor
here,
of
now that we've got a
Flotsimus
chance to look
Accelerus.
around.
Like many of its more common
I'm
cousins,
off.
the sharp-toothed Flotsam Island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing.
Okay.
Where Flotsimus Accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying,
Painful
and
bites?
the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful, I suppose. What else have we got around here? What's that? Just kind of looking to see if there's anything interesting around here. There was a jar. What's that jar?
Vampiridae Flotsimus sucrosus,
Oh,
the Flotsam
fireflies.
jungle firefly,
Uh,
are a common sight in
they don't
Flotsam
look like they're
jungles, which
alive.
they never leave. Although possessing no natural enemies, the Flotsimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
These might be useful. And what's this? What's on the projector screen? Sideways.
Looks like the Singe is using my hand to make something called the jus de vie.
Jus de vie. The juice of life? Maybe.
The
Let's see.
Vacalian wind control device? What is that creep doing with it now?
Well, who knows? It looked like he was thinking about putting me inside it. But he's not doing anything. What's this room?
It's locked.
It's a locked door. Well, our hook seems to have worked as a lockpick before, so... And this is a flimsily locked door. What's in here?
No. This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates
Oh,
he's operated
God.
on.
Severed
You
limbs?
never know when a sack of severed legs is going to come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry.
A sack of severed legs. Did that door close on its own? Tell me we haven't taken it. We've taken a sack of severed legs. Nice. How do I get out of here? That way, is it? No, how do I get out again? Well, through that door there, oddly enough. The one that says exit. Okay. I guess we've got to go into the jungle then. See what we can find of use. Oh, plus there's the voodoo lady's shack, her house. She has all sorts of stuff in there that might be useful for what we're doing. Her house was... no. What was her shack again? I definitely found it. I've been to it. Oh, hold on. There it is. Let's go there. Eventually.
What in the name of Bluebeard's hair dye?
Oh, it's gone.
I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there
Yeah,
be
there
a
should
creepy
be.
voodoo shack right about there?
Don't know where it's gone.
Until they came to arrest that pox-spreading voodoo.
What, and then it just vanished?
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was left.
She wasn't very happy about being arrested then.
Condemning me to a
Would anyone
lifetime
be?
of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
Yeah,
If that
very.
wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage.
No, because it'll all have just been...
Mob justice can be
I don't
so
know.
unfair.
Okay, so what have we got here? I think we're going to need some of these things, like the moths. Now, they're attracted to light. We can probably attract some of them to this, I hope. They like to eat fabric. Maybe they'll eat off a bit of old Stan's jacket. Uh-oh.
Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts.
Yeah, it looks like Guybrush's coat's okay. So they can go in his pocket without any problem. Let me see. I don't think we need anything else. No, what are you doing? We need the map.
18, 19,
Uh-oh. Here she is.
and X marks the...
There's no X there.
When I get me hands on that plaid-coated
Yeah,
scoundrel,
he's going to be in some
I'm gonna
trouble.
rip off his waving arms and beat him to a briny pulp with him. What
Oh.
are you looking at?
The secret to eternal life.
Oh no, he's gonna... That didn't work. Didn't work.
Le spectre de Grand César.
Your Great Caesar's ghost.
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she
It
won't
doesn't.
commit any unforgivable atrocities before
It
I finish
doesn't.
enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
Hopefully. What's that? Despite repeated efforts to lace bait with tracking elements, beast's spoor remains indistinguishable from jungle floor. If one of the beast left a path as bright as Flotsam's jungle fireflies. What's that smell? Okay. Okay, this was the entrance, wasn't it? Yeah, I needed to get out. I think I need to go to the town. It could have taken me to the map, but no. Back to town we go. Now, I reckon I can use the moths on Stan's coat. But he has got a big neon sign up there. Oh, but he's also got that LeChuck doll, and we mentioned how bright it was when we looked at it, didn't we?
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds.
Yeah, check this out.
Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead.
They went to, yeah, so they're going to go over there. Neon sign.
At least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle.
Yeah, we're keeping them here. Let's have a quick chat with them.
Guybrush, old
I think.
pal.
Can I take
What we
another
need to
look
do
at
is
the
get the
blue lady
LeChuck
and
doll.
Goo Gaws?
Can't keep your eyes off him, huh?
No, I know, they're great. They're amazing.
What's
Especially
that one?
this one.
That's our cursed cutlass.
It's really
of the
bright.
LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
It's really bright. What's happening is...
A little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
Here they come.
Hey now, what's this? A fuzzy
Moths
flying
to
fan club?
eat his coat.
Ah! Hey, knock it off, you nutty nibblers! That hurts!
Yeah, it does.
Ah, fancy! Ah, Moses! Ah, ow! Ah, ow, ow,
What's happening?
ow,
What's happening?
ow, ouch!
Oh, look, a bit of his coat.
Well, that was one heck of an experience.
That'll be the
eh,
napkin,
Fleetwood?
right?
It's a good thing old Stan always keeps a few spare jackets in the back office, or I'd be defending my clients in the Altogether. Say, that's not a bad idea. Stan S. Stan Man. Naked attorney at
Naked
law.
attorney at law.
You've got nothing to hide.
Please don't do that.
And neither does he. No time to chat, Threepwood. I've got business cards to print.
He's got to print some business cards. Well, he can print those business cards if he wants.
Sweet.
Right now, I'm going to combine... So this is the napkin, then. If I combine that with the sponge...
You know, when I dreamed of becoming a mighty pirate,
What?
I never imagined that one day I'd be tying
Changed.
eye-popping napkins around the non-existent necks of mystical sponges.
It's now got a thing tied round it. So what was the second thing we needed? Antipasta jungle meat gives off a smell like stinky feet.
I better fold this up before I put it in my
Yeah,
pocket.
good idea. Let's chat to her.
You, again!
You again.
Threepwood.
About this feast for the
About this
senses.
feast for the senses?
So the second
Would you
one,
like to know?
antipasta.
Antipasta? Explain.
With the table set, a powerful aroma.
powerful
must
aroma.
encourage the appetite to grow.
I think my nose has been in shock since traversing the inside of a manatee.
I'm sure you will find something.
Let me think here.
Alright, enough about the feast for now.
The beast, I suppose, or maybe. Let me try something. The guy that knows the most about the jungle beast was that guy that had the cat. Seems like, I mean, it's in there, right? So surely it's the one. Where is he? I mean, jungle beast seems like the most likely. Yeah, the cat's moving
there,
its
Double
jaw
Peg.
now. Jungle
I
beast.
forgot the tale of the jungle beast.
None have seen
None
the jungle
have
beast,
seen it.
but it's the scariest,
It's scary.
smellingest.
So it's the foul
yes,
smellingest thing, which makes
Meat
me
disappears
think.
from the altar without a trace.
Good story.
So meat disappears from an altar, so we need some meat on
ya.
the altar. Right. Let's go to the jungle. Run to the jungle. See if that helps at all. See if that's any use to me. Okay. Let's go in. Let me think. Right, I think now obviously the note we read mentioned the thing being difficult to track, and if we used like fireflies, that note we read said something about fireflies. So I suppose the question is where am I going to get some fireflies from, really? Let's see. There's a well. It said that the fireflies liked sugar water, didn't it, in that note? So if I've got sugar. I'm noticing I'm starting to get a couple of frame drops. I might have to stop in a little bit. Let me know if it's too bad. There we go. We put some sugar in the water and we got some fireflies. Can I get a...
The fireflies
Oh, there we go. We've got a leg coated in sugar, and because of that, we've got fireflies around it.
Just a little nauseating.
Now we need to get to the... altar? Okay, I see. If we go this way, go down, let me think, and then go this way, yeah, this way. That, I believe, is the altar. So now, I'm just trying to think. Oh yeah, if I put this leg on the altar, like so,
I don't know about
it
mythical jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water.
It should leave some sort of path of where the beast is.
Uh-oh.
Right? And that's the plan. So now if I go back, the leg's gone. But look. The fireflies are going that way. So if we follow the fireflies, that should tell us roughly...
At last,
Oh!
I've lost that she-devil.
He's back again. Well, she's behind him. And he's out cold.
It's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd better finish feeding
It
the sponge
does
before
serve
laying
him
someone
right.
I actually care about.
Okay, now they're going up. And they're going over that way. Does that mean I just go this way? Well, that's not the right place. Is it going... Do we have to go over the grass? I'm having some trouble moving, come on. No, we can't go up there, so... Maybe I can... Oh yeah, there we go. We can follow the hidden trail.
Tracks his prey via his
The hidden
distinctive
trail,
firefly
that's what we
attracting
needed.
spoor. That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island?
Yeah, let's be careful about that, because it looks like it's eating something pretty, pretty tough, right? Right. So what are we going to do to it? Maybe I can
That doesn't need to
stick
be
its mouth
illuminated.
open. Was it not? Alright, fair enough.
Here, boy.
Yeah, here's a leg for you. And now
That
its
looks
mouth's
uncomfortable,
jammed open.
But at least he's not snapping at me anymore.
Well, I can't. Its mouth's jammed.
Don't worry, you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush
Let's
will
take
make
that
it
paw
all
out of
better.
its mouth.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
You. That is by far the foulest
Oh,
thing I've ever
it's
seen
a
in all
horrible
my years of
smell.
pirating. And that's coming from a guy who's just spent a few days inside a
Okay,
giant
I'm having
manatee.
some... Right, let's combine this with the sponge.
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice smelly antipasta. That's a good sponge.
Good, so now it's got a claw on its head, and that. What was the third one? Cleanse your palate with taste that hits you like a mallet.
I better fold this up before I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you'd better. Okay. We have to go and speak to the lady so she can tell us what we're doing. I'm just having a look at this couple of frame drop issues that I'm wanting to keep an eye on. I think because of those, I might just stop a bit early just now, just because it seems to be gradually getting a bit worse. I don't know if it's the time of day or what's happening. Maybe there's a few other things happening on my connection. I'm not too sure. But we'll make that where we stop for just now, and I'll be back later this evening with something as well. Possibly back with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I'm not too sure just yet, but we will be playing that again at some point soon, I'm sure. And this. Thanks for watching just now, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.